Welcome to another YouTube video. Today I am here with my co-host Morella, and we are going to do the get to know me tag. She's probably not going to say a lot, so I'm probably going to answer most of the questions, but you know, she wanted to be in the video, so I couldn't say no. And also featuring a hood today because I embarrassingly have not shaved my head in like forever. So I have to get on that so that I can put the hawk back up. But here we go. Question number 1. What is your middle name? My middle name is Lynn, as a matter of fact. And also I should add that once again, I have not pre-read these questions, so I don't actually know what I'm going to be telling you for this video. Question number 2. Share your favorite subject from high school. Well, I don't know if you know this about me, and I have mentioned it in a few videos before, so maybe you do, but in high school I was a drama kid. Unsurprising because of how goddamn loud and ridiculous I am, but it's true, I was a drama kid. So if I had to say my favorite subject, it would be drama, probably closely followed by English. What is your favorite drink? Well, if you're talking about alcoholic drinks, that would probably be Absinthe, I would say, just because it feels very special when I drink it. And if you're talking about non-alcoholic drinks, I rather like sodas, like pop. I like Perrier, especially grapefruit and peach Perrier. That's delicious. It's fizzy. Basically, fizzy things I really like. They feel good and like they're somehow like scratching my throat on the way down, and I really like that. What is your favorite song at the moment? Well, that's a terrible question. Music questions I have a really hard time with because I like a lot of music and I like a lot of bands. But something that I've been listening a lot to lately is Opiate by Tool. I really like that currently, but I wouldn't say that's my favorite song at the moment, but it's certainly a song that I've been listening to a lot lately and that I rather like. What would you or have you named your children? To be honest with you, having kids is not on my to-do list, so I don't ever plan on having any, and I am not going to name them anything based on that. Have you participated in any sports? Well, yes, I have. I was forced to participate in most sports just for gym class, like in high school and stuff. But by choice, I participated in rugby, and I was rather good at it, so I don't know. But I had to quit because I got too competitive and it got too scary, and I just gave it up. I don't do well at competitive sports. What is your favorite book? Well, that's difficult. I really like A Picture of Dorian Gray. That's probably one of my favorite books. And probably also The Vampire Lestat out of Anne Rice's Vampire Chronicles are two of the favorites that I read quite often, but I've read a lot of books and it's hard to say. What is your favorite color? Pink, obviously. Just kidding. It's black, obviously. And if it's not black, closely followed by purple, like dark royal purples. What is your favorite animal? Probably a bat. I like bats a lot, obviously, which is why I have a lot of bat tattoos. But not obviously, said that a lot. But also, I like sharks a lot, and I also like puppy dogs, because who doesn't like puppies? And baby goats. I like a lot of animals, I'm not gonna lie. What is your favorite perfume? Well, I generally don't wear perfumes. I get headaches pretty easily. But if I am going to, it's probably something light and fruit scented. I have a gummy bear perfume oil, and I also have one that's blueberry cheesecake, something like that, that's not as heavy, I guess, heavy smelling and chemically. What is your favorite holiday? Well, you're probably expecting me to say Halloween. That is not true. I actually greatly dislike Halloween. My favorite holiday would be Christmas. Because I get to spend time with my friends, I get to eat a lot of delicious food, I get to go to parties, stuff like that, all the things that I don't get to do at Halloween. And if you want to know why, I do have a video called Why I Hate Halloween, and you should give it a watch. On a scale from 1 to 10, rate your childhood. Well, that's a really freaking weird question. That's really weird. I'm going to give it probably like an 8 or a 9. Like, obviously, everybody has bad things that happen in their childhood. Not like nothing really bad happened to me, just your usual, like, you know, got in fights with my parents, got in fights with my sisters, you know, people dying in your life, all those things, pets. But, you know, it was pretty good. Like, I grew up north, I had a really good childhood, I played a lot outside, my parents were really great, like, can't complain. Have you been out of the country? Well, yes, I have. I've been to the States a few times for various reasons, and I went to Holland a long time ago, and I have also fairly recently, like within the last few years, been to England and then France for like a day and a half, and it was really spectacular, and I can't wait to go back to Europe. Do you speak any different languages? I'm going to say kind of. I kind of speak French badly. We had to take French all through school, and I was really good at it, so I can read it reasonably well. I can speak it well enough to get by, like to make people understand me, but I can't even imagine how terrible my accent is. Like it's terrible, broken, horrible French. I can communicate in it, but that's about it. Do you have any siblings? Yes, I have a sister actually, and she lives up north near my parents, and I visit her a few times a year, her and her wonderful dog. What is your favorite store? I don't know. There aren't real Fabricland, Lens Mill. I like to buy fabric. I would say that's probably my favorite store because I don't generally like shop for clothes at regular stores or, yeah, I'm going to say the fabric store. What is your favorite restaurant? Depends on the day. I rather like Japanese food, so there's a place around here called Yi's Sushi that's really delicious. And I also like Red Lobster for special occasions. Did you like school? I guess. I didn't hate school, so I guess that would mean that I liked it. I did pretty well at school, so I didn't have a lot of difficulties, and I got to see my friends when I was there, so I guess so. Who are some of your favorite YouTubers? Well, I would definitely say It's Black Friday is one of my favorite YouTubers. She is amazing, as probably all of you know, because if you're subscribed to me, you're probably 100% subscribed to her, because she's like me times 1,000, so probably Black Friday would be my favorite YouTuber. What is your favorite movie? Oh God, these are so hard for me. They're so hard for me! But I'm going to say, okay, I'm going to give you like a short list. Velvet Goldmine is up there. Bram Stoker's Dracula is up there. Interview with the Vampire is up there. Probably The Crow is up there. A lot of those movies are my favorite. Also, House on Haunted Hill by Vincent Price is one of my favorites. Oh my God, there's so many. It's terrible. It's a terrible thing to ask me. What are some of your favorite TV shows? Well, I enjoyed Penny Dreadful quite a lot. I've recently started watching True Blood, which is probably not one of my favorites, but it's interesting for me at the moment. I don't watch Game of Thrones. I don't watch Walking Dead, like none of that stuff. I don't watch a lot of TV, to be honest with you, so PC or Mac? Well, I've never used a Mac, so I have to say PC. I have nothing against them. I'm not one of those like, oh my God, PC is the be-all and end-all of freaking computers and screw you, Mac users. I don't actually care. If you use a Mac, good for you. I just use a PC because that's what I've grown up with and that's what I've known, so it's easier for me. What phone do you have? I don't actually know. Android something. I'm terrible at technology. Like, don't even ask me. I don't know. I did have a flip phone until fairly recently, and they made me get rid of it. And then I had a BlackBerry, secondhand BlackBerry, which I liked just fine, but it unfortunately had an accident and died. So I got this phone free from the phone people, and it's an Android something, and I'm kind of just learning how to use it. So that is all. That is all I know. How tall are you? Well, in bare feet without my shoes on, I am 6 feet tall. And then I am usually seen in at least 3-4 inch platforms for my everyday boots, up to like 8 inch platforms for going out. And then usually the giant death hawk, which unfortunately is not making an appearance today, but you know, we cheat in all ways possible because the taller you are, better it is, in my opinion. Do you have any pets? Not really. I have surrogate pets. My parents have a French bulldog named Miss Maggie May, which I love a lot. And my sister has an American bulldog named Boss, who I also love a lot. But as I live in a condo and you're not allowed to have pets in here, unfortunately, or otherwise I 100% would, but I don't. I do have a little squid. His name is Octi. He lives in the freezer. He's a freezer squid. And he's not for eating. He just lives in the freezer, and sometimes I open the freezer and look at him. He's kind of my surrogate pet. So that's it. And that is all. Apparently this piece of paper has told me that is all. That is all the questions. Done. I'm done. Anyway, so there you go. I don't know if that made you get to know me any better than you already did. I'm not sure. I think some of those questions are pretty goddamn random. But anyways, that is the tag and I have answered it. So hopefully you enjoyed it. And if you did, could you please give this video a thumbs up? Please subscribe to my channel. If you want to follow me on Instagram or Twitter, I'm Madame_Absinthe on both. Instagram is mostly outfits and stuff. Twitter is mostly random shit that happens to me, like how I cut my hands this morning on my clothes. Goth clothes are dangerous, just so you know, kids. And yeah, so please like, please subscribe, follow me on social media if you want to, and hopefully I will be able to make more videos for you shortly.